What it do, Niner fam? Man, that game was brutal. It was brutal. But to all the Niners, to all the Niners, all the faithful, you dig? Keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that happens. That happens. And we literally was playing with house money. You know, hey, the Niners did their thing. Hey, look how far we got. Man, I don't, let me explain something to you. There's no moral victories. We lost. Plain and simple. The Niners lost. Now, what I don't understand is I had Raider fans. I had Steeler fans. I had these are specific people, Colts fans. And I'm like, I literally had to address them one by one. I said, Raiders, please, are you even, so I wanted to respond to them, but I didn't. The Steeler fan was like, oh, you lost in this. I'm like, dude, you lost so bad, you fired your coach. And he been there 18 years. So what do you get out of here? The Colts. I was like, dude, are you serious? You had to go dig up old man Rivers. See, and the only reason you got to come at these people like this is because they said, all right, they see a small opportunity. I see a small opportunity to attack the Niners. And he's one of the Niners that's, I'm a rep, baby. I'm a rep. So we're going to attack him. Okay, I have no problem with that. I can absorb all that. If I can dish it out, I can take it. Go ahead. Man. But don't get it twisted. I'm still act a damn fool. You know what I'm saying? It's still not a game. That don't change nothing. That don't change nothing. But like I said, it's all love. It's football. It's football. You supposed to talk mess and everything else. As long as it don't go beyond that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like I said, at the end of the day, yeah, we lost. And that was it was brutal. From the beginning, man. I got up, you know what I'm saying, go grab me a beer. So I'm like, what? They already scored. And then it was just, now, I'm going to tell you this. They didn't want to sell Niner fans tickets. Good. I'm glad y'all kept them tickets. And I'm glad that game wasn't nowhere out here. Because if it had been out here or in Levi Stadium, and we got to watch that debacle, the last one wasn't as bad. Was that 13-3? The last one wasn't as bad. The fatigue, the injuries, everything, it finally caught up to the Niners. It finally caught up to them. Because if we're running on fumes and we already using our depth, now the team is tired. Remember, the league was only giving us basically 3 days rest. Okay? And people say, well, why you mean 3 days rest? You got to remember, we played one game over there in Philly. What was that? Saturday, right? And then you got to go back cross country, and then you got to play again. So the days we leave in Philly, I don't count that day. And the day we get to Seattle, I don't count that day. So it's only 3 days in between because they only giving us 5 days. And then when your team is getting tired, who do you put in? Do you put in your backups? So no, so the fatigue finally catch up with people. And the thing is, now we hear it, and it's sad. It's sad. Even, we were winning, and everybody's saying, man, they winning with backups, and everybody's injured. Man, everybody's injured, and the Niners are still winning. Man, everybody's injured and injured and injured. This is what the media's saying. This ain't us. This is what the media's saying. Now, as soon as we lose, we say, man, yeah, well, we already know we lost. We got a gang of injuries. What you think everybody say as soon as we said we got injuries, that's why we lost? Oh, don't be talking about the injuries. We don't want to hear about the injuries. You're making excuses. I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's well known. We didn't have to even say nothing about injuries. The league said it. We didn't have to say anything. That makes no sense. The league, as soon as we beat the Eagles, well, we went our 6 to 7 game win streak. It was, oh man, they're doing it with all these injuries, but as soon as the Niners bring it up, oh, you got excuses. That's why I say I don't even listen to half of these cats, man. People just be wanting to say stuff. Remember, I went live on TikTok last night, and people, they were typing so fast and so much hate. It was scrolling up. It was so many, what was it, 400 or 500 people in the room. It was so many people hating. They couldn't type fast enough. One dude just got mad and just kept putting a number. I'm like, dude, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, as Niners, we already understand. You got to remember, they had to end the haters. The haters watched the game. It was so many people watching the game just to hate on the Niners. They not watching it, okay, for football or anything else, or maybe gambling, whatever it is. They don't want to. They watching just to hate on the Niners. That's all it is. That's all it is. I'm looking at other teams hating on the Niners. I'm looking at other teams. Oh, the Niners lost. I'm like, what other team? That's why I brought up the other people that was hating. I'm like, what are you talking about? We had to lose to a team in our division. The best part about that is we will see them again. We will see them again. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that the Seattle Seahawks can pray for, they got to pray that when they see us again, like we seen them the first time with all of our team, they got to pray that we'll be injured again. That's the only thing they can do. That's why I'm glad. Let's get it out the way. Because if it had been another team that we don't see all the time, all right, we got to go through hell and high water just to get our revenge. This is going to be revenge. We know what we're going to do next year. We know. The season over with. All right, let's start that off season. Let's start that off season. We got money. We got Ayuk is gone. We're going to get us a receiver. They know all the stuff we got to fix. And then we got youth backups. So now those same backups that were getting tired, they don't got to worry about being tired as much because now we're going to have depth. When you got a pass rush, you got to remember our first round pick from last year, Michael Williams, he'll be back. Bosa be back. Fred Warner should have been back. So the pass rush is going to be all that what they were doing. That's why I'm not worried about it. I'm actually happy for the offseason. Because I want to see the additions that the Niners are going to make. See, we already know the team that we got. We know the people coming off of injury. We know the team that we got. So anybody else we're adding to it. That's just adding to more depth. That's adding to it. And the haters know that. The haters know it, man. I don't got a problem with the haters. We need them. Why? So when we win, it's just that much sweeter. It's just that much sweeter when we win. That's why we need the haters. I'm telling y'all right now, man, you need them. Because if we don't have the haters, then it's like for what? Because they don't hate on other teams. The Patriots are playing, I'm watching it right now. The Patriots are playing the Texans. Nobody's saying a word. I remember at one point in time, everybody was hating Tom Brady. Everybody was hating because he was winning so much. And it wasn't like, oh, well, it's the referees. Nah, Tom Brady was balling. It is what it is. Now, no words, nothing. I'm like, what? But now, watch. In a couple of years, but they got these old microwave fans. These microwave fans. What they'll do is, the Patriots fans will be like, oh, well, we got 6 Super Bowls. Man, that's old. Those are old. Like, what? And Chiefs, get ready for that same thing. You're going to be talking about them Super Bowls in about 2 years, and these microwave fans are going to be like, what do you mean? Those are old. So if you're not still relevant, it goes all bad. So we just got a bunch of, I understand it's football. This is why we fans. This is why we fans. But when you these microwave new quick fans, you don't want to see nothing about the past. You don't care nothing about your Hall of Famers. Some of them are not even really fans. They just say, okay, it's a person that they don't like who's a Niner fan. So what they'll say, all right, well, I'm just going to talk about him. I'm going to talk about him and the Niners. Well, you don't even have a team, but you just want to hate on somebody. Okay, I'll absorb that. So it's nothing, man. It's nothing. Hey, we already knew what we was getting into. The Niners, we knew what we were getting into. It's not a problem. I keep telling everybody, it's part of the game. I'm hype. I'm always hype. This is how I'm going to be. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the game, man. I'm still going to post all my stuff about, now I'm finna post it about every team. First, I'll just do it against the teams that we going against. Now, it's shit, all bets is off. I'm on every 31 team. I'm on everybody. I'm on everybody. I'm finna be on every team now. So I don't really care. I don't really care. I'm that Nana. I don't care. I'm finna be on every team. You got to remember, we stay faithful. We stay faithful. You feel me? It's nothing. So now I'm on everybody's helmet. I seen some sneak hating from some people I didn't think was hating, but now it's good. It's good. You know what I'm saying? That mean all gloves is off. So I got videos coming. I'm on your helmet now. You dig? So, but it's all love. It's all love. I'm telling you. Like I said, I try to keep it in a football space. I try to keep it in a football space. I don't specifically try to talk about people specifically. That don't do nothing for me. I'm gonna talk about your team, and since that's your team, that's on you. See. So now, like I said, that's why I said that it's good. It's all good. But you can watch when you see me post the videos. What do people say? Oh, he mad. He hating. He mad. Look, of course I'm mad. My team lost. What's wrong with you, man? That's the part I don't get. I understand hating. But if you don't got reality, if that's my team, that's my team. I'm born and raised in San Francisco. That's my team. I'm saying? So that's my team. And my team loses in that fashion. I'm not happy about that. What are you talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? I feel like they feel. The real hitters. See how Purdy was feeling on the sideline? You see how Christian McCaffrey was feeling? You know, that hurts them. It's bad. It feels bad. And them millionaires, I'm far from that. I am so far from a millionaire. But it hurts me because that's my team. But you got people say, oh, he's mad. He's mad they lost. What are you supposed to be? What are you supposed to be? This is what gets me. And then when you ask them, they sit back with a stupid ass look on their face. I don't know. What do you mean, dude? Do you understand football? Are you a real fan or are you just a fanatic? Okay, if you're not a real fan or you just one of these microwave fans, then just say that, man. Then just say that. You dig? I don't have no problem with that. If you just a fanatic and you just one of these microwave real quick fans, you just woke up one day and decided, all right, I'm going to be a fan of this or I'm going to be a fan of that. You don't really got no allegiance to nothing or it's not really nothing to you. I understand that, man. That tell me everything. Then, you can move to the side. They got a bunch of fans like that. You could be like that. I remember when it was so many Raider fans, I used to go up to them and be like, name 3 people on the team. They like, the Raiders, the Raiders. I'm like, okay, well, name 3 people on the team. I'm the Raider. I'm like, okay. Okay, then in their mind, they used to think that because they put on a Raider jersey, that just make them tough or something. I don't know. I ran into a few fans like that. A few fans, you can go to a few of them, especially when you see them out here like, what do you got that jersey? It was people at my job, and like, a dude had a Patriots hat on. This a couple years ago. I'm like, man, name somebody on the team, man. I just like the hat. What do you mean, a Patriots hat? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Like I said, I don't have no problem with it. You just one of them cats. Now, it's a few people. I got people at my job. Guy's a Bears fan. We chop it up about football all day. Football all day. Just chop it up. We can go from past to present. And it's refreshing. You can sit and talk to somebody about football. It's about football. Okay? And it's a few people like, I'm Eagle fans. I've got an Eagle fan, couple people at my job. We sit and talk about football. I'm saying go down from players to organization to all type of stuff. And it's, like I said, it's good to hear. We can talk football. But when you get somebody and it's like, all right, man, well, Seattle beat us and this, that, and yeah, Seattle. I'm like, yeah. Remember when, they had the Legion of Boom? Who? Yeah, well, Beast Mode, Marshawn Lynch. What are you talking about? I'm like, well, no, you're a Seattle fan, right? Yeah, but they beat you. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. You gotta. I'd be like, damn, okay, you just a microwave fan. You just said, okay, he likes the Niners, and I want to rep a team that playing the Niners. Okay, I stopped even getting into it. I stopped even saying anything to him because it don't make no sense. That's why even when I post stuff on here and I post stuff like, all right, I'm gonna laugh at them. I'm gonna laugh at the other teams. I'm gonna laugh at the other teams. I'm gonna make shit funny. But now if you shouldn't want to chop it up about football, we can do that. We can do that. And like I said, and we can go in depth. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we talk about the Niners. We can go in depth. That's why I stopped, a lot of stuff I stopped doing, interacting with people on the thing, because if people don't be knowing shit, they main thing is just, okay, well, you lost, or this, that, and I'm like, okay, man. Or every 5 seconds, you're mad, you're mad. Okay, I'm happy then. What? That's why you can't, you look, man, it's always gonna be haters. Niner gang is always gonna be haters. They hate this. They hate it. That's why we got the SF, we stay sucker free. They hate it. And I didn't really, when I was younger, and my pops had me with the Niner stuff. He might have a little Niner shirt on or something, or whatever it is, or the little Niner coat. You feel me? I never tripped off it. People never tripped off it. You got your Niner stuff on. I didn't trip off that stuff until later on, when you seen people literally was like, I just don't like the Niners. Like, okay, well, you want to talk football? I'm younger. I'm like, you want to talk football? No, I just don't like them. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. 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 Well, nothing for us to talk about. You don't like them? Okay. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? And then even when I was talking to people last night on live, it's like, well, what do you want to? Well, the Niners lost and this, that, you're no good. Okay, well, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Don't be, just blow the team up and don't be a fan anymore. Is that what you really want me to do? Is that what you really want me to do? Just don't be a fan no more. Because we lost one game. We wasn't even supposed to be in that. So just don't be a Niner fan no more. Just leave the Niners alone because we lost one game. I tell you all the time, I blame the public school system. Because they got certain classes that you can learn, either debating, or you can learn certain ways how to, interact with people, deal with people. I blame the public school system, because if you go back and look at even the old videos I was posting, like, yeah, the Niners gonna win, go look at some of the comments now. Just go look right now. And I expect them, and I try to answer all the comments. When people comment under my stuff, I try to answer them all. You dig? But there's some of the stuff that they say, and I'm like, I be thinking to myself, it's crack. It's got they got to. I don't know. It's crack. It's still a thing that people smoking, because when I read some of their things, I'm like, it's gotta be drugs. The stuff that they be saying, it's gotta be drugs. I don't have a problem. If I told you, yeah, Niners gonna beat Seattle, Niners gonna beat the ass. Okay, no problem. You can respond to that. Oh, okay, yeah, the Niners lost and you were wrong. No problem. Okay, we was wrong. They got us. But if people, yeah, you need to don't act that team sucks. They never did nothing. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We won a playoff game. I don't care. That means nothing. And I'm like, then when you ask them, so, well, what is your team? They won't answer. I'm like, okay, you talked about the Niners, but what is your team? No answer. I was like, so you just want to come here just to talk about the Niners, at least, because remember before they used to lie. You say, okay, well, you hating on the Niners. What's your team? Oh, I'm the Chiefs. All of a sudden, you a Chiefs fan? All of a sudden, I remember it was so many Chiefs fans. I know you remember that. We were losing to the Chiefs. It was so many Chiefs fans. The problem is, they loving the Chiefs. It was so many guys like, oh, I'm a Chiefs fan. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? You got a Cowboys logo. And when you look in their profile, it's all Cowboy stuff. I thought you was a Chiefs fan. Then they want to block you. I'm like, what? Man, then just say that, man. Just say that. Like I said, somebody will watch any video there. Oh, he's mad. How can you be mad about what you're saying? I'm mad because my team lost. That's what I'm mad about. I don't care about what you're saying. You're irrelevant. See, you're the real Mr. Irrelevant because you hating on the Niners. See, that's what their problem is. I don't have a problem. Like I said, I'm mad that the Niners lost. I can converse with other Niners and we understand why we lost and we want to know how we going to fix it. That's what we mad about. But as far as what somebody's saying bad about the Niners, means nothing, man. Means absolutely nothing. And guess what? I'm still going to post. And whatever team that you think you got, I'm going to talk about that one too. So it's all good. It's all good. And like I said, this offseason, I'm finna go ham. Like I said, I ain't even started the videos. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to AI, because we can post a lot more shit now, you dig? So it's still Niner gang. It's still Niners on mine. You know what it is. Peace. Niners, we out of here.